Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Hassam. And let's take a look at your question. So, you said that you took the TOEFL and you got 9 on the reading, 14 on the listening, 20 in the speaking, and 15 in the writing, right? And you need to get a score of 90, and you want to get 21 to 24 in the writing areas. So that's approximately 7 to 10 points higher than where you are right now. So I wish you to put a schedule materials for me to get this score in 2 months. I would pay for 3 months as Western Union condition. Okay, perfect. I don't think 2 months is going to cut it for you. I mean, you're looking at your score is what, around 55 to 60 right now. Based on that, to get 90, I mean, if you work really, really hard, I mean, and you're using English all day, every day, and you're doing everything at my online TOEFL course, I'm guessing you will probably improve between 5 and 10 points each month that they use my course. So that probably puts you at anywhere from 3 to 5 months, I think, for you to reach your goal. I think January might be a little soon. I mean, you're trying to get all the way to 90, and that's going to take a lot of work, especially with your reading being where it is. You're only 9 points out of 30 on the reading section. So here's my recommendations. Now, keep in mind that once you make your Western Union payment, once you do that, you will get complete access to all 7 lessons. All 7 steps, all 330 lessons, or 170 hours of instruction. So you can use the information in my course any way you like. However, here's my recommendation. For the first month, you can focus in the vocabulary, pronunciation, and the grammar areas. So each month and each week, you want to make sure you do vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar practice during the week. So maybe on Monday you might put vocabulary practice, or on Tuesday you might put pronunciation practice, or on Wednesday you'll put grammar practice, and then you repeat that through the whole week, and you do that for the first month. Now for the second month, I recommend that you focus on the reading and the listening aspects of my course, and also you're still reviewing the vocabulary words that you learned in month 1. There's over 1,700 words, but it would be a great idea for the second month to continue recycling your study with the vocabulary part of my course, and also you begin in the reading and the listening areas. So for month 2, for example, on Monday you might do reading practice. On Tuesday you'll do listening practice. And then on Wednesday you do vocabulary. And again, for the whole week, you'll repeat those 3 areas all week, all month long. Now for the third month, you can work in the speaking and the writing sections of my course, but I still recommend that you're still studying the vocabulary that you learned in the first month. It's a good idea to keep recycling those vocabulary words and to keep studying those words, because vocabulary is very, very important. So for that third month, maybe on Monday you might practice writing. Tuesday you'll practice speaking. Wednesday you'll do vocabulary, and again you'll repeat those 3 things all week, all month long. Now keep in mind that outside of my suggestions right now, I just gave you suggestions for a 3-month plan. Of course, you can modify that. You can do whatever you want. I mean, once you become one of my students, you can use and study whatever you want at my online course whenever you want. So there are no restrictions at all as to what you can study. These are just my suggestions of what you can do. Now, it's important that you complete the pronunciation, speaking, and writing practice test, after which point you'll get feedback from me. And then all the other parts of my course are all computer scored by my website. So the vocabulary, grammar, reading, and listening practice tests, you can get those scores immediately after you've completed those practice tests. And that's kind of how it works. Alrighty, so I think I have answered your questions. And anyway, thank you very much for contacting me and for sending me your questions. I hope I've given you some ideas on how you can organize my TOEFL course to help you meet your goals.